Are you tired of ad-loaded torrent sites, spending hours trying to find the correct URL and still struggling to download the magnetic links? Imagine having your own personal torrent search engine, free from all that hassle. Introducing Bitmagnet, your own self-hosted, fully controllable and customizable torrent indexer. With Bitmagnet, you can essentially create your own torrent website, similar to Pirates Bay or Kickass Torrent, but tailored exactly to your needs. Today we will show you how easy it is to get started. So let's get started. So let's break it down and let's start by understanding how Bitmagnet operates. In general, how torrent indexing works. Torrent indexing is like having a search engine, especially for torrent sites. Bitmagnet scans the internet DHT, which is distributed hash table, for torrent information and stores it in the database, allowing you to quickly search and find the torrents you need. Being open source means that anyone can see and contribute to the code, gives you transparency, community support, and potential for continuous improvement, plus it's completely free. And because you can self-host it, you have complete control over your index, means more privacy and potentially faster searches. So let's get Bitmagnet up and running. And the easiest way to install Bitmagnet is using a Docker image. So on their website, bitmagnet.io, they have given a complete recipe. You can simply copy paste this in a docker compose.yml file and hit docker compose up, and it will start your Bitmagnet instance. I'll also show you how I have set up Bitmagnet. So as you know, I use Casa OS, so I have basically installed this as a custom image. So pulling it up from the Docker Hub and then specifying the credentials, and I'm using a different Postgres server. So this is how I have set up the Bitmagnet over Casa OS. You can also use Casa OS to install multiple Docker servers. I'll attach the linked video where I've shown all the Docker instances that I have set up with Casa OS. So once you install the Docker image, you will get an interface like this. It will take some time to populate all this information because it will need to crawl the DHT network and gather all the data in Postgres. But now you can see it has crawled a lot of movies, TV shows, music, etc. So let's talk about the features Bitmagnet provides us. And the first and most used and most needed feature is text search. So you can basically search over here. Let's say we search Ubuntu 24.04, and you will get all the torrents, and you can simply copy the magnetic link by clicking over here, or it will open the torrent client. You can order by published ad and by various factors, and you can like download your torrent sites. And there are other good features as well, like for example mentioned over here on their website, for example classifier, which you can use to classify different type of torrents based on different metadata on the magnetic link. And there is a great observability and telemetry support, so you get basic metrics out of the box over here, and queue related metric over here, and torrent related metrics over here. But you can also integrate Grafana and get detailed logs. Now let's talk about one of the most important features apart from torrent search and classification is ability to integrate with server setup that you might have on your local. So Bitmagnet exposes a /torsnap endpoint which allows you to integrate it with Provlar or any other similar tool. So let me show you. So simply go to Provlar and search for Bitmagnet local DHT, and then give the link to your Bitmagnet instance. And once you test it out and save it, so your Bitmagnet is configured with Provlar, and now you can use Provlar's API to search over Bitmagnet as well. So let me show you over here as well. So you can search over here like Bitmagnet, and you can click over here, give the Bitmagnet URL, and then test and see. I have already configured it, so I already showed. Before we move ahead, let's talk about few important things. So first important thing is, does Bitmagnet download or distribute any illegal or copyrighted content? So the simple answer is no. Bitmagnet doesn't download, store or distribute any content at all. It only downloads the metadata about the content. So it's your responsibility to see that okay, you don't end up downloading any pirated content or content which you are not intended to download. So this video is just for educational purposes. So and use of this tool is up to you how you want to use it. Now let's talk about some configurations that we can use to customize our Bitmagnet server. And the first is the Postgres related settings. So if you understand how Postgres works and you are a technical user, you can use this to connect to a remote Postgres as well, not just the local Postgres as mentioned in the Docker Compose file. So you can change the host name, database name, then user and password. Then basically you can integrate with TMDB API to download the metadata, etc. And then basically you can also change the log level and then basically rotation of the logs. These are configurations that you can change if you understand them. Otherwise, you can simply go with the defaults. Processor concurrency, for example, I'm using processor concurrency as 3. So basically I want 3 torrents to be processed and classified simultaneously. And so yeah, these are some basic configurations I wanted you to know about. You can read about these configurations. These are mentioned in detail over here. So feel free to go over this page. So that's it for today's video. I hope you are excited to try Bitmagnet for yourself. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more tech tutorials. You can find the link to the Bitmagnet GitHub repository and documentation in the description below. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comment section. Thanks for watching.